This is the Apple Experience. This is the Apple Experience. Yes, we have an Apple HDTV Wish. I think most Apple users have an HDTV Wish. I think we're lusting after it. I think we're coveting it in our hearts. Yes, if Apple would come out with just even a widget. You see, I have a Vizio 42-inch HD TV, and it's a smart TV. It has widgets on it. And if Apple would just put the widget onto smart TVs, that would be great. Put AirPlay onto TVs. That would be great. I have the Apple TV set-top box. I now stream audio and video to my Vizio 42-inch HD smart TV, and it is wonderful. Yet if Apple could perhaps, like they did with iTunes, make deals with content providers and provide us with a smart TV, an Apple smart TV. Oh my goodness. What a great thing. And I'm sure that most Apple users have an Apple HD TV Wish. Yes, we're just longing for an Apple HD smart TV. Oh yeah. I think that once the Apple gets its shit together and comes out with an Apple Smart HD TV, they will sell like hotcakes because of the pent-up demand from Apple users alone. Of course, after a couple of years, perhaps the peak of the innovation, those rushing for an Apple TV might subside. On the other hand, look at the iPhone and the iPad. Of course, we Apple users rushed. We ran. We climbed mountains. We stood in line for not only hours, but days for the iPhone. We stand in line for days, for months, for the iPad, and now the iPad Mini. The MacBook Air is keeping pace as far as the laptop computer, where the PC sales are declining. The MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro holds its own. An Apple Smart HD TV would dominate the category for many years. Are there other things that Apple can do to innovate? my last Apple Experience Netcast says yes. I pointed out that my daughter, who led me into the Mac ecosystem, who said, Dad, the Mac OS Snow Leopard is great. And there we go. Now I'm an Apple user. I'm glad I switched. I'm a switcher. And she looked and looked and waited and looked and waited and waited for Apple to come out with a tablet with a keyboard and a good drawing program for the graphic designer, which is what she is. She's a graphic designer. She needed a tablet to draw on, intricate drawings, and she also wanted a keyboard. And the Samsung, what is it, ATIV or something, fulfilled her need for what she needed and what she was looking for and what she wanted in a tablet. And of course, last netcast on the Apple Experience, I said that all Apple needs to do is turn the MacBook Air into a tablet with a detachable screen. Make the MacBook Air a touch screen that can be detached from the keyboard. You have an awesome screen in the MacBook Air. You have an awesome, probably the best keyboard in the MacBook Air and the MacBook line and the Apple line. It's an incredible keyboard. And you know, Apple listens, and they took away the backlit keyboard. And you might think, well, a backlit keyboard, no big deal. But let me tell you, I waited for the Ivy Bridge MacBook Air. And they brought back the backlit keyboard. And at night, when I'm typing, I don't have to guess. I can see the keyboard. I can type without looking at the keyboard. But sometimes you look down for a symbol key, the plus sign, the command key, whatever. And so you look down. When you look down at night, it's all lit up. The keys are shining at you. And that is a great feature. It's a great luxury feature, I think. And that's what I think about when I think about the MacBook Air, the iPad, all these Apple products. I think luxury. You know, I don't think the Chevy, the basic Chevy, or the basic Ford, or the basic Toyota, I think the luxury automobile of that Chevy makes, the luxury automobile that Ford makes, that Toyota makes, all automobile lines produce a luxury line of cars and automobiles for those who want just a little bit more. And I feel that in the space of electronics, Apple is that luxury line of electronics. Now, you know, you hear from PC users, and they're likely 100% right, that Apple isn't offering everything you get on a PC. But for those of us who pay the extra money, just grit our teeth and pay that extra money, buy our Apple Care, it just feels right. Because we know that there's the Chevy, the regular Chevy out there. But then there's Cadillac. And if you want a regular Chevy, it'll get you from point A to point B. And if you're a mechanic, and if you know cars in and out, you could probably make your Chevy so great. So great indeed. But for some of us, we just don't want to mess with it. We make our money. We're 24/7, 365 working. And we're making good money. And our time is worth something to us. It's worth a hell of a lot to us. So when we can find a product that helps us save time. You know, we've having a snow blizzard here in southern Indiana, here in Gibson County. A massive snow blizzard. The one that hit the East Coast hit us first. It came through our area and then went onto the East Coast. A snow blizzard. We had a snow blizzard, then we had a snow, and now we had another snow. So there's about 10 inches of snow all around my house. Now, since we've hardly had any winters, the streets are clear because the street department has a lot of saved up salt from 3 or 4 years of a real mild winter. So they have all this salt, so they just was able to salt the roads and get it all cleared off and take care of the roads because they had a huge stockpile of tools to take care of the roads. Okay? So now, today, Sunday, December 30th, it's 7 degrees outside. So all this snow and everything is froze. And what do I want? What am I looking for now? You're right. I went online. I went to the stores. They're all sold out. Snow blowers. I'm looking for a high-end snow blower. One that will last a couple of years or more. You know. Not something that'll last one winter. So I'm looking for a brand that is known for quality and durability. And I'm looking for a snowblower. I have a snow shovel, and I bought another snow shovel. And snow shovels get the job done. But there's a lot of back work involved in that, and I've had a heart attack, so I have to take it easy. I'm disabled. So a snowblower is in my future. And I haven't worried about a snowblower for 6 years, 5, 6 years, because we've had mild winters. And the winters that we did have before that, it wasn't 10 inches at a time, and then freezing cold. It was 3 or 4 inches here, a couple of inches there, maybe an inch and a half of snow. We had a blizzard, and then we had snow, and then we had snow again on top of the blizzard. So we've got a lot of snow. The trees are covered in snow. The plants are covered in snow. The bushes are covered in snow. And I'm looking for a quality product. And I'm looking for something that is easy maintenance. And that's what I'm looking for in my electronics. I find that the Apple product fits my needs. And I do have to pay a few dollars more than the PC. But for me, it just fits. You know, that's why there's all kinds of coats out there, all kinds of shoes out there, all kinds of potato chips out there. There's all kinds of brands of the same product out there. That's known as choice. And, you know, chill out, you PC users, because I'm happy that you've got the computer that works for you. I'm happy that you use it, love it, and enjoy it so much. But we here in the Apple experience just love our electronics as well.